I book appointments based on how hot the woman servicing is. I like when the person I'm seeing for any kind of issue is a beautiful woman. I recently had to book a pediatrician for my son, and when making the appointment I went through the list on the page and wrote down the names of all the pretty women who worked at the clinic and proposed their names when asked who I wanted to see until one had availability. When I was booking a psychiatrist appointment to get my prescription, I literally just Googled everyone who popped up on my insurance portal until I found the hottest one and booked with them. Hairstylist was a bit more difficult, but I basically found a private appointment service where I meet her at a loft she rents and get a nice one-on-one haircut. I don't care about the quality, I just like having a nice 30-minute conversation with a beautiful lady and always leave a nice tip. My therapist? She's effing hot as. It's almost hard for me to focus in my sessions because of this. I really don't even need therapy. I just want a woman as hot as she is to give me her sole attention for the hour of our session. I keep thinking in my head, God, if only we were a couple or other things like that. I actually get the feeling this is reciprocated as she's complimented me a lot, and I'm hoping we can work that angle someday. I'd be perfectly okay to cheat on my wife for her. I also booked my specialist appointment with the most beautiful woman I could find, and when it was determined I needed surgery. Same thing with my dermatologist, I scoured the internet with the woman who I find the hottest. Overall, when my provider is a hot woman I feel way less anxiety about going and I look forward to it. Usually I end up casing it later that night to the thought of said woman. Or whenever my wife and I have intimacy, I find myself thinking about the woman I saw earlier. I look forward to therapy weekly, as my therapist is Japanese, which is a bonus as that's my dream. I look forward to going to get my hair cut. For the most part people receive equivalent training for these things, so we have nothing to lose by going to a hot woman. I highly recommend this approach to others, especially if they have inherent anxiety in going to appointments.